national anthem sung by Valerie Dulé.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Valerie Dulé. Let's give her a big round of applause. Good morning. I am Elsa Martinez, principal of International Polytechnic High School, and I welcome you to our 15th commencement ceremony. Graduating today are 101 seniors who have successfully completed 4 years of hard work at iPoly. Not only have they passed a rigorous curriculum at an innovative high school, many have concurrently completed college coursework. Today is a celebration of their accomplishments. We are pleased to be joined by the following distinguished guests. From Cal Poly, Peggy Kelly, Dean of the College of Education and Integrative Studies. From the Los Angeles County Office of Education, John Gundry, Interim Superintendent of Schools and CEO of the Los Angeles County Office of Education. Tom Sines, President of the Board of Education. And joining him, 2 additional board members, Rebecca Turrentine and Gabriella Hope. Also with us are Gerald Riley, Assistant Superintendent, and Bruce Peterson, Regional Director. Please join me in welcoming them. It is now my privilege to introduce Peggy Kelly. Peggy was a public school educator for 16 years prior to coming to higher education. She has been a faculty member and administrator in the California state system for over 20 years. With roots in teaching, Peggy is best known for her work in mathematics education and educational technology. She is a past president of the International Society for Technology and Education and one of the authors of the technology standards for students, teachers, and administrators, which have been adopted by 48 states and 52 countries. That's amazing, Peggy. As an international consultant and speaker, Peggy has a special interest in iPoly for both the international focus and the project-based learning emphasis. But most importantly, she thinks iPoly is a great place to teach and learn. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Peggy Kelly.
Good morning, graduates, family, and friends, and especially the faculty and staff who have helped you graduates reach your goal. I'd like to offer my personal congratulations to the graduates whose achievements we celebrate this morning. iPoly is a unique element of Cal Poly campus. Your presence reminds us of the level of energy and enthusiasm that high school students can bring to any environment. You also remind us that our university mantra, learn by doing, really does work, even with the most sophisticated concepts. Many of you have taken courses on campus with college students and, quite frankly, blown the top off the grading scale. Your presence is a special contribution to our campus. With these experiences that you've had so far, you are far ahead of your peers as you enter college. You've had to learn to work with others, to take responsibility for yourself and your performance, but you already know that. Now it's time to use what you've learned, and equally as important, it's time to explore and grow on your own. I want to take a moment for you to think ahead for about 25 years from now. I know, 25 years, that's a long time. What will you be doing, and what would you have accomplished? I went to my 25th reunion from my high school graduating class, and I was both exhilarated and disappointed. I was amazed to see how many people I knew in high school had grown and matured into wonderful, productive, very interesting adults with results. But I was disappointed in others. For some, the high school was the pinnacle of their lives. I found it very difficult to believe that they were still living as if they were 18 years old and there wasn't anything more to achieve. While your experience at iPoly has been a wonderful learning experience, don't let it be the pinnacle of your experiences. Don't let it be the stopping point. You have only just begun. iPoly has structured your education as a launching pad for future experiences and growth. Take what you've learned, learn more, and do more. And frankly, because my first teaching experience was as a kindergarten teacher, I want to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite philosophers and children's authors, Dr. Seuss. He wrote a book called Oh, the Places You'll Go. It goes like this. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own. You know what you know. And you are the person who'll decide where you go. So now you have to decide. Now you are iPoly alumni, a small, unique group of individuals. And as you know, you've had a wonderful and unusual high school experience here at iPoly. As a small high school with a unique focus, it's provided you the nurturing environment to learn and grow, in spite of those awful buildings. I'm so sorry. But that's short-lived. You now have the distinction of being the graduating class that was there when the groundbreaking of the new building. You started a new era for iPoly. And armed with your accomplishments and your experiences, your family, teacher, and the Cal Poly community all have high expectations for you. We expect you to lead, to innovate, to collaborate, to think critically about world issues, to be active in your community, to speak publicly, yes, do more presentations, and to care about the world, sustainability, and most of all, humanity. We expect you to be remarkable, not just average. You are a lifetime member of the iPoly community and of the Cal Poly community. So congratulations, we're proud of you all. And now, it's my honor to introduce John Gundry, who served as the County Superintendent of Schools for the past year, and for the preceding 2 years as Deputy Superintendent. Superintendent Gundry is an experienced educator who came to Los Angeles County Office of Education from the Houston Independent School District, where he served as administrator for 12 years and a teacher for 16. My goodness, we taught the same amount of time, huh? He has expressed his admiration for the remarkable and pioneering success of International Polytechnic High School, and I know he's delighted to be with us today. Superintendent Gundry.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Kelly, and Board President of Science, Principal Martinez, distinguished guests, faculty and staff of iPoly, family members and friends, and of course to you, the graduates, the class of 2011. Congratulations for making it here today. Now you can give yourselves a round of applause. There will be several. Okay, we at the Los Angeles County of Education are very proud of you, and we're very proud of iPoly. I'm delighted to be with you this morning to join you in celebrating your achievements. I know that the road to your success has not been an easy one. Your teachers, your administrators have held you accountable to very high standards as you were provided with academic and social support, but you all rose to the challenge, which is why you're here today. For that, you deserve a big round of applause and a hearty congratulations from our office and from everyone who's here today to honor you. Okay, just for a moment, take a look around at your family and your friends, your loved ones, your teachers, and your mentors who are gathered here today. These are the people who've helped you get where you are, and I'd also like to congratulate them and on your behalf and on our behalf, thank them for the influence that they have been on your lives to help you get here today. So let's thank those people who are here today to support you as you move forward. We at LACO are especially proud of what iPoly has achieved in the years since the school was launched in a single classroom back in 1993. Thanks to an administration and faculty that remain dedicated to iPoly's visionary goals. One of these goals is to develop leaders equipped to meet the great challenges of the 21st century. And to achieve this goal, iPoly has made sure that you are a step ahead in college. I'm delighted to know that almost all of you, 98% of this class, will continue on to 2-year and 4-year colleges and universities. That's an incredible achievement, and I am truly delighted to hear that. My challenge to you today is to make sure that you reach the next finishing line, which is graduating from college. Why is a college degree important? Here are a few facts. College grads earn almost twice as much as those who don't have a college degree. In fact, over a lifetime, a college degree is worth almost $1 million in today's economy. College grads have more time for leisure and artistic activities. They devote more time to community service and leadership. College grads also have longer lifespans, and the latest research even shows that they have a lower body mass index. In short, college grads make more money, have more fun, they look better, and they live longer. So the fact is, a college degree offers you the chance for a better life overall, and in my mind, that's reason enough for pressing forward to graduate from college. And I'm confident that today will be the first step to a very promising future for each and every one of you. So again, let me offer my congratulations to all of you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, an outstanding lawyer who is a graduate of Yale University and Yale Law School. He is deeply involved in civil rights issues as president and general counsel of the Mexican American Legal Defense and Educational Fund. From 2005 to 2009, he served as counsel to the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, providing legal and policy advice to Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa. Please join me in welcoming the president of the Los Angeles County Board of Education, Mr. Tom Saenz.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Gundry, Dean Kelly, Principal Martinez, distinguished guests, including my 2 fellow board members, faculty and staff of iPoly, family members and friends of the graduates, and of course to the class of 2011, congratulations. It is my great honor to be here today on behalf of the Los Angeles County Board of Education to join you in celebrating the achievements of iPoly's 15th graduating class, the culmination of 4 years of determination and hard work on the part of all of these graduates. These graduates have absorbed and applied iPoly's 3 visionary goals: to educate students about global society, to provide them with both intellectual and hands-on skills, and to develop leaders equipped to meet the great challenges of the 21st century. This senior class applied these goals in classroom projects, extracurricular activities, career planning, and of course in their dedication to community service. These seniors dedicated more than 18,000 hours to community service projects. Congratulations. Let me cite just a few of these extraordinary students' achievements. Their senior projects exposed them to a wide range of topics, from martial arts to music, from photography to forensic pathology. These seniors amazed us with their talent and skills and creativity when they embarked on projects ranging from flying an airplane, training a guide dog, to designing clothes and running a bake shop, to working on a gang prevention program. These and many other projects led our seniors to take college classes and pursue additional courses of study far beyond what was required to graduate high school. But these noteworthy examples are just the surface of these seniors' success, which reflect iPoly's emphasis on leadership and commitment to educational and community service projects. They worked at hospitals, rehabilitation facilities, animal shelters, charitable organizations, fire departments, police stations, government offices, and of course, schools and universities. They participated in regional occupational programs, volunteered to coach school sports teams, and helped to start a peer mediation program at iPoly. That is a truly exemplary record of community service and academic accomplishment. We owe a debt of gratitude to these seniors for performing above and beyond the expectations of folks of their age. Congratulations on your impressive work. It is living proof of your potential and what you will accomplish in the future. On behalf of the County Board of Education, I offer my congratulations to the class of 2011. Today, you begin your new journey as adults, with all the great adventures that will entail in college and beyond. You will have many more accomplishments to match and exceed those that are listed here today. Live well and with purpose. Continue to serve the community. We expect great things of all of you. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Sines. At this time, I would like to introduce Bruce Peterson. This is an opportunity for you to meet him and for him to meet you. He is iPoly's immediate supervisor. Bruce Peterson has been in education for over 25 years. After starting out as a probation officer and later a teacher, Mr. Peterson served the county office as principal for almost 10 years. Although he has assisted me through the years with various student-related projects, he became the direct supervisor of iPoly last year. Mr. Peterson lives in this community and is an enthusiastic supporter of our school. He, along with his wife, have referred many students to our school through the years. Let's give Mr. Peterson a big round of applause.
Thank you, Elsa. Well, congratulations to the iPoly class of 2011. It's my great privilege to be here today and also to honor those of you that are here, all parents, guests, family members, and of course the staff. I have many roles that I have with the county office, many roles in life, but the most important role I have is father of three, one of which graduated from 8th grade last night. And as I sat there, like many of you are in this audience, your mind can't help but go back and think about when your children were just born and the many events that brought them to this moment. And for me, I asked one of my middle daughters, I asked her, we're going to be talking a little bit tomorrow at the graduation, and I said, do you have any advice? And she said very quickly, just make sure it's short. Nobody cares what you're going to say. It's about the kids, and make sure you highlight them. So in honor of my daughter who gave me that advice, I'm going to take it, but just quickly, I thought about other great leaders in our country. One of our greatest presidents, to me, the greatest, Abraham Lincoln. When he got up to speak, there was a man that came up and was ushered down in front. And when he came up, nobody knew who he was. They didn't know. He wasn't some diplomat from another country. He wasn't some wealthy person. And when they asked around, they said, oh, that is a guy named Mentor Graham. And nobody knew who he was or why he was there, but they probed a little further. They found out that Mentor Graham was the personal teacher to Abraham Lincoln when he was a young man. In fact, Lincoln had a very tough, very poor upbringing, and actually very little education. Most of his life he was self-taught, did his own reading. In fact, if statistics could show it, he probably would be the biggest long shot to make it as President of the United States of America. But when he got together with this person, Mentor Graham, it was quite clear that he had no grasp of English, and he could not even put a sentence together. This was documented even though Abraham Lincoln was arguing over the teaching that he was receiving. Mentor Graham said, if you're going to be a public servant, you must have perfect grammar. And although Abraham Lincoln argued with this, he went along with it and went on to submit to that teaching. And you know, the rest is history. And although Abraham Lincoln went on to be a great president, you wonder, you know, should his Mentor Graham, also get some of that praise? And I thought about you students sitting here today and all the parents that sacrificed for you being here. Some of your parents put up great struggle to get you here, but also your teachers. And I have to highlight the teachers here today because, you know, where would we be without teachers? All of you had teachers. But then who taught those teachers? Who brought them along? Who were their mentors? And who made sure, even though they may have argued, that they would be up to the game? Now, last night you saw a championship game won by a guy named Dirk Nowinski. And Dirk, believe it or not, he was a tall, lanky kid that was out on a playground in Germany when a physicist identified him, and as documented in Sports Illustrated last month, this physicist saw something unique in him, but he wasn't even playing organized basketball at the time. And he taught him, hey, you know what, if you take this shot at the right, and he actually figured it out mathematically, your shot won't get blocked. So although Dirk Nowinski gets the prize last night, his mentor should deserve some of that praise. But I think for today, my point in being here and saying this is to thank you as parents for committing yourselves to these young people, because the race has just begun. As we know, difficulty is going to face them, and they're still going to need the love and care of their parents. But also your parents, not only parents, family members and friends, but also these teachers here at iPoly, along with Elsa, a great principal here at this school. I'd like to honor you teachers. Can you please stand up, please? All teachers and staff of iPoly, let's give them a hand. Thank you for your fine work, and to the graduates of iPoly, God bless you, and we congratulate you and honor you today.
So those of you underclassmen that see Mr. Peterson on campus when he comes to visit, you now know his face. Make certain that you welcome him and embrace him. He is a wonderful supervisor. Thank you, Bruce. We now have 3 distinguished students who have been selected to speak to their class. Each one will share their reflections and hopes for the future. Would the following students please come forward? Elva Aceves, Laura Corona, and John Paul Escobar.
All right, good morning, everyone. I think we can all agree that today is bittersweet. We have been looking forward to our graduation for the past 4 years. But now that it's here, saying goodbye to high school, moving on to new things, going our separate ways, we wish we could go back in time and relive all those amazing memories. Maybe even change things in our past. But today is not about focusing on what could have happened, but rather on everything we've accomplished, and sharing that feeling with our class and the people that came to support us here today. Let me first congratulate the class of 2011 for making it this far. It has been a long and difficult journey, from infotainment to our 2-hour presentations, but we made it together. We spent this journey making memories along the way, memories that we will cherish for life. I think we can all remember being forced to listen to Miley Cyrus for an entire week, having casual conversations with our teachers like they were our close friends, and playing hacky sack during breaks in the middle of the quad. These are just a few of the memories we have made and shared here at iPoly, and none of these memories could have been complete without each and every one of you. We have stayed up until 3 in the morning with our group, working on some project that's due the same day, struggling to stay awake, and it may have been a hassle, but sometimes we put so much effort into it just to get an AP. But we missed the bigger picture. We came to know our classmates a little better and shared our lives with them. I think we realize now how worthwhile it was. Not only for the grade, but for the memories we shared with each other and how much closer we became to the people around us. Being in ASB for the past 3 years, I have been able to look at you in a different light. Not just as my friends, but as a class as a whole. I have had the privilege to watch all of you grow up into young adults. And the one thing I have observed and admired about the class of 2011 is their willingness to help. The class of 2011 has never hesitated to lending a hand. May that be from school activities like iFest, pep rallies, and fundraisers, to helping out during 2-hour presentations, and even some of us that are good in science, staying after school to teach someone how to do chemistry. We all know how hard school can be sometimes, and we've given out help and support to everyone that needed it. We are students that made it through all the 4 years alive and shared the pain and the struggle. From the moment we arrived, we were told that iPoly is like a family. Through the years, we have debated this statement back and forth, but I don't see anything clearer than this today. We are family. We entered high school scared and anxious. We made friends that touched our hearts and friends that will last a lifetime. We have all impacted each other's lives and have seen each other grow dramatically. Family is there for you to support and guide you, and I think that is exactly what we have given each other. We may have fought and argued, but we laughed and hugged as well. There are many times we have completely disagreed, but somehow we always pull through. 2011 is a family, no matter how dysfunctional we are. College is all about going and moving away from family. Although we are moving away from each other, none of us will forget the people that we have called family for the last 4 years. So take one last look at the people around you and wish them luck in their future. It's incredible to see the class of 2011 here today, receiving our diplomas, taking our last steps as high school students. Today is the last day we will stay as a class. In spite of all the hard work we faced, we all made it out alive, all of us together. I want everyone here to feel accomplished and proud of themselves. We as a class completed iPoly High School. So congratulations to class of 2011, we made it.
Good morning, classmates and family. From the very first day of high school until the very end, class of 2011 has always been a family. As some left, others came along. Our teachers and staff are like aunts and uncles and even grandparents. With their knowledge and support throughout these years, they have helped us overcome many obstacles. Without their support, we wouldn't be here this day celebrating our graduation, and on our way to becoming young, successful adults. And of course, we can't forget about our parents, the ones who will always be there to push us forward in life and will cheer us up and support us in every decision we make. Poor things. In the beginning, they had no idea what NCs, CRs, APs, Ps, AEs, or Es were. And we thought we could lie and make it look like CRs and NCs were good grades. But it didn't work that way when it came to open house. Well, at least not with my parents. We, as the class of 2011, have finally made it through many years of difficult projects. One of the noticeable things about iPoly is seeing a freshman running to class after lunch because they are late. We all had those embarrassing moments. But we also had those moments that made us cry and laugh, and all of them were shared with our friends. When we needed to cry or be alone, we went in between or behind the portables, and friends would always know where to find us. Or even those happy moments after school, group meetings, or just hanging out and walking to Vista to get some fries. And the necessity to wake up earlier than we would at a normal school. What other people can say that they wake up at about 4 a.m. to catch the bus and get to school on time? Because some of us live far, we were committed to make that sacrifice and help each other as we went along through the years. And of course, their school is just portables lined up in the parking lot. Or who can say that their counselor ran around and fixed it on TV? Or say that the seniors beat the juniors at the Powder Puff game by 22 points. Like any other families, we have had difficult times. But when it's about coming together to make something happen, we do it, and we do it right. We are leaving iPoly with memories and friendships that no other high school would have been possible. Now that we are seniors and soon to be graduates, we are leaving iPoly. Some of us are going far, and others are staying, and that might make us miserable, but it is time for us to move on and grow up, and continue on the path that we choose. We all have different abilities and talents. As we go our separate ways, we will accomplish our dreams and be proud of each other and ourselves. But no matter where we go, we will always be part of the 2011 family. From the moment we walk away with our diploma in hand and look at the crowd, we will all be sure we met at the level. Congratulations, class of 2011. We made it.
You guys look beautiful. Be proud to wear that green. Even my socks are green right now. I wish I could stop time right now. I've been saying this all year, and I knew this day would come, but so soon has the wind struck out of me. I don't know if I can speak, man. The accomplishment and glow on every single one of our faces is something these short moments will only let us see. It's something a video or a photograph can't capture. The feeling of accomplishment will soon be a good memory, just like high school is now. I'd like for these moments to go by slower so I can enjoy the moment longer. But I have a new essential question. What is the best way to become successful after a high school graduation? Haha, yeah. What we do and accomplish from here on is completely up to us. It always has been, but now decisions we make determine the outcome of our lives. What are you going to be when you grow up? Every decision we make is important, but this is the time to make mistakes. Go find a part-time job you hate, go get your heart broken, go major in something you think you want to do. You might end up hating it and then change it. Change your mind and keep changing it. Make mistakes. I was looking at my baby picture recently and I thought, how could this cute little innocent baby make the mistakes that I've made? How could I have done the things that I've done? Then I looked in the mirror, I fixed my hair, and I thought, look at this cute guy right here. Yeah, I'm just kidding. What I really thought was, no matter what mistakes we've made, we're not such bad kids. With the many mistakes, oh my gosh, the many mistakes we made throughout high school. They have made us respectable men and women with a well-rounded insight on the future. Being in high school, we grow and learn so much this way. We shouldn't dwell on the past because the future is here. I can't wait to get out of high school. I'm tired of all this work. I'm over it. That's what you guys sound like. But this is all I've heard the past couple of weeks, and I say to myself, what? Why are you guys saying that? Well, I feel like this already, but sometimes the things you complain most about is the things you care most about. Unfortunately, we don't know that till it's too late. I happen to love iPoly so much. It has done so much for me. I complain about this place a lot, but I love this place and I care about iPoly. I've had some of the best times of my life here. Lots of laughs, joys, jokes, and oh my gosh moments. For sure, those memories are memorable. The words high school and iPoly put a smile on my face. These days are over, but there's one more thing left to do. Receive your diploma and walk. This ceremony is so symbolic. When we walk, it's like turning the next page of a book. High school is over, but the next page brings a new chapter. I love you guys, and I'm not so good at saying goodbye. So how about this one? 1, 1. 1, 1. The iPoly class of 2011 has given me so much over the years. You guys are an incredible group. The future's bright for all of us. Thank you. I love you.
Let's give them another round of applause. They were fantastic. Okay, now it's my turn to say a few words. Congratulations, class of 2011. I celebrate each and all of you. And on this great occasion, I would like to share some thoughts. Recently, I was struck by a column published in the New York Times entitled, "It's Not About You," written by David Brooks. In his article, Mr. Brooks challenges the essence of today's graduation ceremonies. In that, the inspirational comments we typically deliver telling graduates to follow their passions, chart their own course, follow their dreams, find themselves, in his opinion, misguide our graduates. He admonishes those of us in education that we have not prepared our students to enter the society that awaits them. He asserts that young people today are not equipped to contend with diverse job markets, social landscapes, and lifestyles that differ from one's own. He believes most will spend a decade wandering from job to job and click to click searching for a role. So the question that comes to mind is, what must today's graduates be equipped with? I propose that the first and foremost, one must appreciate diversity in all things, cultures, lifestyles, and changing social landscapes and career fields. Today's graduates must not only navigate new and variable job markets, they must be mentally prepared to think critically about the ways in which they will approach life's work. Their diversity in thinking and processing must enrich the job markets as well as their day-to-day livelihood. To fully appreciate our differences, we must view them as strengths. We must sit side by side, working towards a common cause, forcing ourselves to work through differences, not only of logic, but also of heart and mind, respecting the thoughts, contributions, and perspectives of everyone around the table. Graduates, does this sound familiar? Yes. But it doesn't stop there. It is also honoring the voice of the person who sits across the table, who looks different than you, has a different accent, or altogether speaks a different language from you or I. We must honor the gifts that every individual brings. Graduates who embrace this ideology can then begin to implement the art of negotiation and of true collaboration. These abilities are essential to the individual who is prepared to enter and succeed in diverse job markets and function effectively in varying social landscapes and lifestyles. I believe that you have these abilities. The moment you began your journey at iPoly, you entered a learning environment designed to prepare you to embrace diversity among yourselves and as members of a new and constantly changing social landscape. I don't think you knew this, but each year before you stepped into your house classrooms, you were purposefully mixed by gender, ethnicity, and ability levels. This was done to ensure that you would learn and work in a diverse environment. Your assignments required you to collaborate and solve problems in teams comprised of individuals with differing strengths and varying abilities, and to develop your own abilities alongside them to reach a common goal. Now think back as a ninth grader. How many times did you question your ability to be able to work collaboratively with others, to speak in front of peers, parents, and other adults? And now, as seniors, I ask, where are you? Over the course of 4 years at iPoly, have you not become more able to express your ideas and negotiate solutions with members of a team? More confident and capable in your ability to speak in public? Able to work with others with different backgrounds and experiences? In his article, Mr. Brooks states that many graduates jump from one career to the next because they are not prepared by their school experience to handle the demands of today's world. But I would like for him to meet an iPoly graduate. An iPoly graduate understands that success is not measured at the level of the individual, but requires collaboration and the ability to work effectively with people of diverse backgrounds, requires the flexibility and adaptability to deal with the unexpected and the unknown. How many graduating seniors can say that they have studied and educated others, including the community, about pandemics, genocide, global warming, and technological innovations, have participated in Olympic Games, sought and promoted real solutions for real ecological crises, created, produced, and presented interpretive films, all within the context of long-term projects and in collaboration in highly diverse teams? And in addition, how many seniors have argued legislation extensively in Model Assembly, then ultimately presented an individual 2-hour lesson to their peers about career fields or a passion of their choice? All this while accomplishing 2 hours of community and service learning. I say to Mr. Brooks that the iPoly graduate exemplifies the attributes necessary in today's workforce and society, and that they possess those qualities he fears are lacking. iPoly graduates are problem solvers. They can work collaboratively in diverse teams, participate effectively in diverse social landscapes, and contend comfortably with diverse lifestyles. iPoly graduates can and do think critically and creatively, and you are, class of 2011, self-reflective individuals who care deeply about the world around them. I ask, does that not prepare iPoly graduates to step out into today's world? I say yes. Yes, it does. In closing, I want you to remember, your teachers never set a ceiling on what you could learn, what you could do, and neither should you. You always have been encouraged to go above and beyond, and when you did, you were rewarded with our highest recognition, exemplary. Graduates, as you move forward in life, always reach for exemplary. Strive for that E in everything that you do, in everything that you are and choose to become. Live life with integrity and believe that it is within your power to make a difference in this world for yourself and for others. Mr. Gundry, it is my honor to ask that you accept the class of 2011 as having met their graduation requirements.
Thank you, Principal Martinez. Before I do that officially, I would like to just tell you that I don't think there is any individual here today who has had more to do with the success of this school than your principal, who has been here since the beginning, and has. I think we should all thank her for the dedication, the personal and professional dedication that she has given to this school. So thank you, Principal. Okay, Board of Education, members of the iPoly academic community, parents, family, and friends, it is my pleasure to officially present the class of 2011. Okay, there's more. I verify that these graduates have met the requirements for graduation set by the state of California and by our Board of Education, and I present them to you for the awarding of their diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Gundry. On behalf of the Los Angeles County Board of Education, I am proud to accept this class of 2011. Let the awarding of diplomas initiate. Larissa Aceves. Samuel Antion. Amber Nicole Ayala. Serena Battle. Asia Castanedas. Riley Charles. Laura Corona. Desiree Cruz. Jimmy Diaz. Jeanette Flores. Raymond Anthony Gonzalez. Amy Michelle Gracia. Noreen Hassan. Christian Alexander Hernandez. Alvin Alexander Leon. Andrew Maciel. Jessica Montero. Natalie Moreno. Mohammed Noor. Sarah Aliza Sartori. Yaoska Joanne Sayazar. Lawrence Armani Velo. Cassandra Marie Ward. Mariela Ariano. Daisy Herrera. Valerie Dulé. J.P. Escobar. Samantha Nicole Esquivel. Sierra Gonzalez. Caitlin Grayson. Nick Hernandez. Valerie Iniesta. Isaac X. Manning. Jeanette Martin. Denise Adriana Martinez. Imelda Martinez. Sasha Mahia. Asada Powell. Atiana Price. Jose Ramon Rodriguez. Jacqueline Salas. Christopher Chandler Sandoval.
Cynthia Schroeder. Eric Alexander Torres. Sochi Vargas. Lindsay Kiera Western. Andrew Alexander. Noel Barreras. Daisy Betancourt. Lindsay Eastham. Wendy Arazo. Elias Jerome. Michael Hazlett. Lelia Hernandez. April King. Jack Lift. Curtis Lopez. Sakshi Mather. Shazia Mian. Carla Munoz. Yanira Olivaria. Sonakshi Sagar. Caitlin Sanchez. Brittany Sass. Zara Soberano. Jeremiah Tevis. Alicia Yako. Emily Almeida. Michael Paul Anderson. Caitlin Ray Bradshaw. Matthew Stephen Briggs. Lihia Chang. Maria Chavez. Garrett Neil Cruz. Heidi Ekbal. Nancy Frias. Andrew Garcia. Gail Gradia. Ryan Manalak. Leo Mendoza. Gabrielle Murphy. Joseph Chuy Ochoa. Blair Paez. Deanna Pena. Perez. Heather Powers. Isamar Quiroz. Andrew Rodriguez. Linda Rodriguez. Graham Freeman Seifert. Nathaniel Stewart. Julio Urbina Rumayor. Alex Vasquez. Kevin Baker. Patrick Burke Jimenez. Jose Ojeda. David Rogers.
Would Jeanette Flores please come forward?
Okay, it's hard to believe we're here. We actually made it. I want to thank God for helping us through this journey and guiding us all in the right direction. I also want to thank my parents who have been the two most supportive people in my life. Dad, you're still my hero and you're always going to be my hero. Mom, you've always been my inspiration. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be just like you. And of course, I want to thank all the teachers and staff at iPoly. You were all part of this journey and provided us knowledge that we will carry on for the rest of our lives. Well, 2011, we're finally done. Our lives are just beginning, and I want to wish you guys all the best. So we're now ready to transition into the future. So we can now turn our tassels to the left. And we're done. We actually made it.